Hello, this is Fall Wolf of M. Carter Brown and PB Nation, and today I'm going to put together a Nelson-based pump for you guys. Nelson-based pumps are probably the easiest of all pumps and all markers in general to maintain. So, first of all, we're going to start with valve assembly. Now, this is a back bottle adapter with a remote line, or a remote stock into it. Standard ASA just screws right into the back. Now, for some of you spider owners, you might kind of know some of these parts already. This is the cup seal. First of all, you want your power tube. You want your power tube, and you want the collar. The collar is a little piece that, if you look right here, it'll screw into this and hold everything in place. Now take that and you'll put the power tube through it, and it'll look like that when you're done. Then you take the cup seal. Mine is a brass one. These are really nice. No more replacing them when they get smashed up. And screw that down. Leave it kind of tight, but not overdone. Then you want the cup seal spring. This is one of the most important parts of the gun. Without this, it will leak like crazy. Now, once that's done, you take the entire assembly and screw it into the valve casing. Now, some people will take a wrench to these, and I can tell you from personal experience, you don't need to. Just hand tight, and a little bit further than that, just a little bit. That'll hold it really well, and you won't have to worry about it leaking. And you don't have to go nuts on it trying to get it off next time you need to. Maintain it. Now, you'll want to put a little oil right here. I've already done this, so I'm not going to take the time to do it again. I don't want to put more on it, because if you put too much oil on it, that can mess with the entire assembly. That will give you inconsistent shots, lower efficiency, all sorts of things. Now, that being said, do use oil. Don't use like shocker lubricant, evil pus, any of that kind of stuff. Just use normal paintball gun oil, the stuff you use on spiders and low-end semi blowback, stuff like that. Now that we have this done, it should look like this, and yes, the power tube will move around a bit. That's a good thing. That's what the hammer comes back and hits and allows the air through. Don't worry about that movement. Now we're going to move on a bit, and we're going to take the bolt. This is the bolt. These are phantom bolts. These are velocity adjustable from the top. You can maybe make out there's a little Phillips head right there. You can turn that, spins it further out, more velocity. Take that. You'll want the bolt spring. You slide that right over the top of the bolt, and then you take the hammer. This is the hammer. Very odd-looking piece, that's for sure. You fit that together, and to make it easier on you and everyone else, you want to click the parts together. There's a little hinge thing right here. And once you do that, you won't have to worry about it coming apart. Then you want to take the body, and you might have to work with it a bit to find the correct spot to put the bolt, but most of the time it's not very hard. Just line up this hole and fit it right into the body. You might need to do a little fine adjustment on the bolt where the hole is for the pump arm. That's very easy to do, don't worry about it. Nothing too intricate about that. And then you want to lay the pump arm into that. Just like that. Now it's going to be kind of loose for a moment, so what you want to do is this is what I do to help myself steady it, is screw the barrel in. This only works for the ones that don't have the undercocking kit. Just ones that have the normal style. And then you want the frame. Frame is very simple, of course. You just bolt it on just like you normally would. If you have a Phantom, you'll notice the front and back thumb screws are different sizes. The smaller one always goes in the front, always. It's a smaller size, threading-wise as well. And if you try to force it, you will end up screwing up the threads. Believe me, I've seen it done. Not that I've ever done. Now, take the back bottle adapter that you've already had. We place it just into the back, and it should line up, and everything will have fit together on the insides. Screw that down. Looks like a charm again. I have no air to test this with, but I do know for a fact this will work now. I will make a troubleshooting video probably very soon about this, but there's not that much that can go wrong with the Nelson base pump. There just isn't. I hope this video has helped you guys, and I will hopefully have another video up later.